Chirp was really a celebration of how awesome this ecosystem is, this company, the product, and all the people building on it. And one of the, foremost people who is always talking about how awesome Twitter is here to tell you how awesome you are and how not to hold back. Please welcome Pistachio.
Alright, what do you really think of people who tell you they're awesome? You think they're dicks. Bullshit! You are fucking awesome! And if you are not willing to stand up and say you are fucking awesome, you are cheating the world of the thing only you can make, only you can build, only you can figure out about how Twitter works. How dare you not be awesome and cheat the rest of us? Bastard. You're awesome, Dave McClure! The F-bombs were for you, sweetie. So, fear is a terrible motivator. It's a horrible decision-making rubric. And if you ever catch yourself making decisions out of fear, go exactly the opposite way. It's never the right thing to do. Instead, get psyched up, get fired up, get passionate. Love can move mountains. Twitter runs on love. If you're really bored and you want to hear embarrassing things about my life, Google Twitter a love story, and you can see what I said at Jeff Pulver's conference. But my thesis is we don't know yet what Twitter's capable of, because we need you to build the tools. And you can say that, like, okay, she runs an app store, she's gonna say that. I run an app store because I want to see the tools you can build. Awesome is not something to be kept in private. So there's this group in Boston, 10, 12 guys. They're not rich, they run a foundation. It's called the Awesome Foundation. They chip in $100 a month per person. They have funded a cotton candy machine gun that can coat a human in a cocoon in like 2 minutes. They funded a hammock for 40 people on the Boston Common. Awesome is in the rubric of the Harvard Business Review as a new model for how businesses get built on platforms in the future. So I want to know what your superpower is, and I'm going to call bullshit on you if you do not know yet what your superpower is, because you have one, and you just got to find it. In my case, mine is luck. I have got to be one of the luckiest human beings ever to walk this earth. My life was pretty much going nowhere until I stumbled into Twitter. A few months before I stumbled into Twitter, I looked at my then husband and said, this Web 2.0 thing, where do I upgrade my browser? What is it? That was March 2007. I had no idea. So I stumbled into a lot of luck, but it turns out there's research on luck. People flipping through the test newspaper in this research were told to count the ads. The people who considered themselves lucky found the note that said, you can get $250 if you close this newspaper right now and go up to the Examiner. The others didn't. So these are the rules I've been living by. This is how the luck has been coming to me, and the most central thing in it was that in the last 3 years, because of Twitter, I got over a lot of doubt that was holding me back, and shit started to happen. So I hope that can happen for you as well. What's special about Twitter, what's special about the apps you build is the user multi-face. People are using it so many different ways. They're using it where they think best, in the ways they think best. And these are the challenges of the stuff you guys are gonna build that's gonna be awesome. Wall Street Journal dude at TwitterCon in DC saying, Iran election, yeah, there were a lot of hashtags, but you couldn't really do journalism from it. Well, no shit, you needed tools, you needed analysis, you needed processing and context. Twitter is too hard, right? Did the founder tell us that this morning? You gotta build stuff. This is what businesses are using Twitter for. You gotta build stuff that's gonna facilitate a new economy. The ecosystem's great, but it gets really cool when it turns into an economy. And that is what's in your hands. So, all right, pimp the product, right? No, what I wanted to point out to developers is it's not just consumer-facing apps on 140 right now. We're trying to get API libraries in there. We're trying to get developer tools, monetization tools. We're trying to get you the stuff you need to get your apps found by the people who need them. Because if they don't, your awesomeness is just getting lost. I got ahead of myself. Pimp, whatever. We'll be rolling out better badges that show how awesome your app is on 140, the stars, blah, 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 blah. One very surprising piece of research I did very informally early on turned out that the thing that Twitter disrupts most is not Facebook, is not email, it's human isolation. And there's nothing more powerful. So think about building for the mainstream. Think about what the everyman needs. Think about what the mass audience really needs, and go build a blockbuster. And, I don't know, buy my book. Thank you.